So this is the forbidden wing? That is terrifying. What the hell? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh no. What is this? I don't know what that word means. Let's look it up.
Abattoir.
Oh no. Move on. Hi. I'm Chelsea Shenanigans, and before there was Slay the Princess, there was Scarlet Hollow, and we're playing hardcore mode. I am about to start chapter 5! I am so excited. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment below, and let's get into it. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 5? Let's do! Oh, Dustin! I opened the door, but I couldn't move the furniture, so I only heard piano and couldn't do anything else. She got her leg crushed, she lost her leg, but nobody died in the mine. Oh yeah, I asked what happened to the glass house, and I met the goat, and the goat was horrible and wouldn't leave, but I left the door open, and I left the goat untied, so hopefully the goat will leave, and we can get the greenhouse back. Close the door on the way out, will ya? It's nippy out there. I'm gonna leave it open. Dick. We all went ghost hunting. This chapter was awesome. Wayne came in and helped, but then Sybil's the one that saved us because we didn't take the deal, and without Sybil we wouldn't have been able to get out, probably. I found out some more about the family with Sybil, and then I hung out with Reese a lot, and I really liked Reese, and I feel really guilty about getting him killed. But yeah, there was an abandoned hospital, and I saw Enoch talking to Teddy, saying that he talked to a witch, that everything's gonna work out. So the Scarlet family talked to a witch and like magically altered history, it sounds like. And then I was gonna kiss Reese because I really liked him. And then he transformed. All his body horror paintings are like coming to life. I hated that. That was terrifying. And then this was the part that was crazy. Like, this was so well drawn. This was so awesome. Like, look at the art. It's so good. And then, out of nowhere, Tabitha shot him. And then we did this, which is the most horrific the game has ever gotten. We burned Reese alive, and I feel so guilty about it. And then I hung out with Wayne, and then he said this: Tabitha won't be around tomorrow, too busy at the mines. Forbidden places won't be forbidden without her there to stop you, and you might be surprised at what you find. It's time to continue your journey. Here we go! A lonely piano refrain echoes through your head as you sleep. It feels like it goes on forever, clumsy and uncertain of itself, stopping and starting at random. But as your dreams start to fade, you realize the music is following you to the waking world, continuing even as your mind re-solidifies and banishes the last few remnants of your dreams. Oh! Why are Dustin and Dustin's mom just on me? They're not in the drawer anymore, they're just here. Human? Human, wake up! You slowly come to, roused by the voice of your small opossum friend. You feel strangely cold and uncomfortable, your muscles stiff and achy, your head still cloudy with sleep. Was I sleepwalking? Your vision comes into focus. Am I still in the bedroom? See? Human not dead. Okay. No easy breakfast for Dustin and Dustin Mom. Dustin and Mom wanted to eat me? Oh my god. Dustin stands on your chest, his beady black eyes staring down into yours. Dustin's mom is hovering a healthy distance away. You are not in your bedroom. I did sleepwalk. Did you hear something just now? Like a piano? Dustin not know about piano. Could hear some weird bird though. No need worry about weird bird. Weird bird sounds like it far away from here. Dustin, my wonderful little friend. I love waking up to your face. Human has been kind to Dustin. Dustin's so worried when Human get dragged away. I didn't sleepwalk, I got dragged away. Where are we, Dustin? Dustin Mom also worried for Human. No Human went to visit Asshole Squatter. Oh, they know! I did, I tried. It okay that Glass House still belonged to Squatter. Asshole Squatter too powerful, even for Human. But it is the thought that counts. Dustin and Dustin Mom try to help Human too, when the other one came to take you away. But scary Human not afraid of small creatures like us. But Dustin watch over good Human all night. Aw, Dustin, thank you. You stand, your legs still wobbly with sleep, the odd tilt of the floor adding to your unsteadiness. So this is the forbidden wing? And Wayne dragged you here in your sleep? He did? Was it Wayne? Could you ever trust the safety of your bed again? Probably not. Wait, Wayne dragged me here? Why? I mean, he did say forbidden places wouldn't be forbidden, but Wayne, why the hell? What the hell, Wayne? There are 2 doors out of the barren room. One is a normal doorway leading into what you assume to be a hallway. The other is a door that must have once been hidden, though the ruined state of the wallpaper has robbed it of its secrecy. Where am I? This is so cool. Investigate the once hidden door. There doesn't seem to be a clear way to open it besides the brass circle where a handle should be. You didn't bring a screwdriver into bed with you last night, and even if you did, you'd worry about damaging the ancient mechanism. Hopefully you can find either the handle or another way out deeper in the Forbidden Wing. Home on other side. Yeah, let's look through the hole where the handle used to be. You lean forward, peering into the narrow opening at what lies behind the door. Oh, it's my room? That's creepy. There's a hidden door directly into my room? That's super creepy. Okay. Which means you'd be able to slip right back into the safety of the rest of the house if you could just manage to find the handle. Street smart. You've always believed in working smarter, not harder. The estate is massive. There's got to be a better way out of the Forbidden Wing than this. Okay. And maybe while you're looking, you'll catch a lucky break and stumble across the key. Let's go explore the Forbidden Wing! You cross the slanted room and exit into the hallway beyond. Before you is a long hallway. Ooh. Dusk dances in the weak sunlight, beaming in through cracked glass. A tinge of mildew stings your nose. Ew. Warning you away, though there's nowhere else to run to now. An ornate entryway. Its door, long gone, breaks the monotony of the faded wallpaper, and a staircase looms at the far end. Keen eye! Ooh! You also can't help but notice the tracks leading up and down the grimy hallway floor. I don't see any tracks. I see leaves. Do you all see tracks? I don't see tracks. And you aren't surprised to see Wayne's unmistakable large boot prints among their number. He actually did drag me here? What the hell, Wayne? That makes me not like Wayne anymore. Clearly, the Forbidden Wing is only forbidden for some. Let's investigate the ornate entryway. You make your way to the large set of double doors in the middle of the hallway. You can hear the light click of claws on hardwood as Dustin's mom toddles along at a safe distance behind you. It seems like some kind of entertainment room, the sort you'd expect out of fancy rich people who wanted to show off. Oh. Am I carrying Dustin? It looks like I'm carrying Dustin, which I love. I'm just like, okay, Dustin, let's go. It would feel elegant if not for the massive crack that runs the entire length of the floor. The air here stinks of mildew. You can see why Tabitha doesn't want you exploring these rooms. There's a large painting. Yeah, I saw it on the far end of the room. From a distance, it looks like it might depict the town. Something else catches your eye, too. A bookshelf. Ooh, a bookshelf! Or rather, what's left of a bookshelf, hanging by a single rusted hinge. Its sagging shelves reveal some sunless space beyond, once hidden, now exposed by the rot of this house. Dustin almost never come in here. All open space. Too scary. But room beyond wall is good hiding place. Dustin hide there sometimes. Oh, Dustin! I'm so happy I'm hanging out with Dustin! As he references this room behind wall, Dustin stares at the broken down bookshelf that has already caught your eye. Ooh! Let's examine the painting first. The painting highlights a number of old buildings and locales, many of which you've already visited. The town hall, the estate, the mines, and the clinic, still called a hospital at the time of the painting. And then there are the places you've yet to see, the church, as well as the historical Callaway Tremaine homesteads. Tremaine, like Lady Tremaine and Cinderella. Cool. Look at this. There's the church. There's the town hall. I think that's the town hall. What is that in the corner? Like with like the handshake and the... Is that supposed to be the mines? Huh. Okay. The faded bronze plaque beneath reads, "In commission of Enoch Scarlet." Enoch Scarlet, head of the Scarlet Hollow Landmark Revitalization Project. Let the past never be forgotten. Dustin no getch. Always making mark on old cloth. Does not know that cloth for eating. Let's enter the hidden room. You test each step as you make your way across the room, especially careful as you cross over to the ruined section of floor in front of the bookshelf. You can hear Dustin's mom hurrying behind you. We go to dark room now? Good. Big open space, bad. Vulnerable to attack. The space is dark. Its features barely illuminated by the faint light trickling in through the myriad of cracks and holes in the walls. The wallpaper, a deep, exquisite red, adds a blood-like glow to the dimness. Ooh, creepy. It looks like an office. Like there's a desk and a chair and a coffee table. So it looks like this used to be an office, but it's so creepily decorated. Oh my god. There's an old revolver and there's like a skull that's probably real. There's animal cruelty and disgusting stuffing of poor animals. I don't even want to look over there. And then there's some kind of, behind Dustin, there's some kind of like statue of a bird person? This place is so creepy. The walls are lined with ornate display cabinets, some empty, some still presenting their antique treasures. Nestled between the cabinets, a single tall bookshelf remains standing. Its occupants dusty, but mostly intact. But all of these are ornamental details. Your focus is drawn to an expensive-looking antique desk in the center of the room. I did see that at first. Good place to take a nap. Examine the desk. Ooh. God, the art in these games are incredible! The art is incredible. It's all so beautiful. Okay, open the top drawer, open the bottom drawer. Let's open the top drawer first. The top drawer mostly contains old-timey letter writing materials, complete with a fancy dagger-shaped letter opener and a wax stamping kit emblazoned with the initials ES, Enoch Scarlet. You can't help but notice the wax has been nibbled. Are you guys snacking on wax? Red stuff stick to Dustin teeth. Tastes good, though. Don't eat wax, Dustin. Underneath, you find a pile of crumbling financial documents. Oh, those could be interesting to read. Scrawled in a neat cursive in every spot that needed a signature in the name Enoch Scarlet. This must be his desk, meaning this must also be his study. Oh, it says Teddy on the picture. 1917, Teddy. And at the very bottom of the drawer, you're surprised to find his face you recognize, staring back at you. An antique photograph of a young man, his blonde hair neatly white against the dark sepia background. It's Teddy. He looks almost exactly the same as he did in your vision. There's a carefree look in his eye that seems to have faded by the time he found his way to that hospital bed. That's sad. Street smart. Feel around for anything you might have missed. Oh, yay! Street smart. As you search for anything more notable among the contents of the drawer, you notice something peculiar. Ooh, an irregularity in the molding along the top edge of the desk, almost as if it had been removed and replaced at some point. Hidden bottom of a drawer? Is there a hidden bottom of a drawer? You slip a hand into the drawer, feeling along what would usually be the solid oak of the top of the desk, but the space is clearly hollow. We found a hidden compartment! Your fingers making light knocking sounds as they fumble against the wood. Fortunately, it's a very simple lock, and you have years of experience. In moments, the secret drawer slides open, revealing its treasures! Yay! It's a bundle of notes. Ooh. Oh my god. It's the seals! Oh my god, it's all the seals! Enoch Scarlet knew about these seals. That's crazy. Scrawled on the first page is a design you find familiar. It's a stone from the pit in the mines. Okay, so they are stone carvings. I was wondering if they were wood or stone last time. It's a stone from that pit in the mines. It's many-armed design scratched into the paper by an untrained hand. There are other drawings here, some of which you find just as familiar. The goat head carving from what was once the town hall, and the circle of figures from the clinic. There are notes scrawled in the margins around the designs, most either illegible or written in some language you don't understand. Oh, it's a different language? Though a few words stand out. Prosperity next to the stone from the mines, dominion paired with the stone from town hall, and vitality with the clinic. Interesting. The remaining captions seem to read spirit, bounty, and throne, all attached to designs you don't recognize. So I found 3 of them, and there's 3 more. Ooh! It's so exciting to know how many stone carvings there are. So there's 6, and I've seen 3 of them. If human helped Dustin hunt treasure, Dustin would be biggest guy of all. Biggest target. Better Dustin be small, but not too small. Let's open the bottom drawer. Wait, is that just a bunch of booze? Okay, no, it's not. I thought it was just like a bunch of alcohol. I was like, damn, Enoch Scarlet has a problem. Looks like a bunch of bottles with paper in them. The bottom drawer offers some resistance as you try to pull it out. It seems that it was locked, though the bit of metal attempting to hold it shut seems to have rusted to the point of uselessness years ago. It gives in with a sharp tug, rotting wood splintering softly somewhere within the century-old desk. Inside you find a strange collection of glass vials. Their surfaces are clouded over, but you can make out what seems to be paper, preserved somehow inside the containers, a hint of writing visible at the edges. You notice some of the corks have been lightly chewed. Dustin. Pretty good for eating. Dustin always saved these for special occasion. Tastes like odd pond. Fine vintage. Ah! That's so cute. Oh my god. Dustin. Are these a fine vintage, Dustin? That's so cute. It's like he's talking about wine. Like, ah, yes, fine vintage. Oh my god, Dustin. Open the vials. You reach for one of them, twisting the cork. Ooh. It unseals with a pop, releasing a smell like an old pond, like decaying leaves and damp earth. You tug at the corner of the slip of paper, and it unfurls, the writing across its surface as crisp and clear as if it had just been written. Oh, these are magical vials! To Miss Maeve, I know it has been several years since my last visit, but I do hope you remember the young lad who used to find himself at your doorstep, more than you probably would have liked. I write you now with the utmost... Are these love letters? The paper dissolves before you can finish reading it? Oh no, as if it finally realized that it had been submerged all these years, turning to useless pulp between your fingers. Oh my god, they're magical vials. New place to get tasty sweats! Nothing Dustin Mom like to see more than Dustin live in comfort. Oh, but Dustin better not let comfort make him soft. This how Dustin brother die. Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. Dustin had a brother who died? That is so sad. It's unlikely you'll have the chance to return here, and the vials are too delicate to carry with you. Keep reading? Absolutely, let's keep reading. You open another. Miss Farina, trouble with tea. Your presence requested at... And another. Farina, know what you tried. Do not appreciate the attempt at subterfuge. Though we both... Again, it dissolves. Some of these letters are addressed to Miss Maeve and some to Farina. All are signed E.S. You assume these have to be from Enoch. So Miss Maeve or Farina might be the witch? Many seem unimportant, just listing a time and a place. You assume meetings between Enoch and whoever this Farina may have been. Interesting. Before you know it, the drawer is empty. The floor around you scattered with drained vials, the air stinking of wet rot. Step away from the desk. You step away from the desk. Oh, there's nothing else I can't interact with anything else? I want to see the bookshelf and like all these display cases. I can't look at anything else? Bummer. That's such a bummer. You head down the eerie corridor, following the path laid out in the dust. No, Dustin, not go there. Dustin, come back. Uh-oh. You turn to face Dustin's mom, who stands a little ways down the corridor from you, her posture tense. But Dustin is helping. Nothing bad will happen to Dustin with big, strong human around. No, Dustin, you stay with your mom. She doesn't want you to come this way. Like, I don't want Dustin to be in danger. So, Dustin, you stay with Dustin Mom, okay? Dustin Mom say no. Don't care how strong human is. Only Dustin Mom know what is best for Dustin. Dustin looks up at you with large, black, wet eyes. Human will have to go on without Dustin. Oh, good. I was worried I'd have to make that decision. I'm so glad Dustin's just gonna stay behind. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to make the decision to either keep Dustin or leave Dustin because, like, no matter what, I want Dustin to be safe. Like, I don't want Dustin to ever be in danger. I was so scared that I would make the wrong decision and Dustin would be in danger. And Dustin is my favorite. Dustin is so cute. I want Dustin to just stay safe the whole game. He clambers down from his place on your shoulder. Oh, I was carrying him, but not like cuddling. He was just like on my shoulder, gripping your clothes with his little clawed hands. Hope human find human-sized hole. We go back to Dustin house now. Okay, good. I'm glad Dustin's gonna stay safe. Look at that art, it's so cute. Humans should be careful. Up there always smell like hurting? Smells like hurting? Oh my god, she put him on her back! That's so cute! And with that final word of caution, Dustin and Dustin's mom toddle away, disappearing into some crevice that will take them back to the comfort of your dresser drawers. That is so cute! You continue following the tracks left by what you assume to be your fellow humans. They take you up a flight of stairs and you find yourself on the 3rd floor of the estate for the first time. Ooh! There are more footprints leading all the way down the hallway and into the farthest door. There are much fainter ones leading to the room in front of you, its doorway hidden behind a stack of boxes. The tracks are old enough to have accumulated some dust. They were also notably not made by boots. If you had to guess, you'd assume they were loafers or some kind of low heel. Interesting. Approach the window, move the boxes from in front of the nearest door, enter the middle room. I want to look at everything, so let's approach the window first. You carefully approach the window at the far end of the hall. That sure is a cliff. Oh my god, is it? I can't even see anything outside the window. There is nothing below the window but the tops of distant trees, the ground having crumbled away. The only thing stopping you from plummeting to your death is the straining foundation that still somehow holds this place together. Oh my god. At least for now. Let's move the boxes from in front of the nearest door. Oh, creepy. Maybe this is Alexandra's room, the little girl with, like, the doll in my closet. The room is coldly empty. The large antique bed is made, its sheets ancient and dusty, but still somehow giving off the feeling of tidiness, even with cobwebs stretched between each corner of its 4-poster frame. Let's search the desk. You step towards the desk, its drawers practically overflowing with stationery. As you sift through the paper, it quickly becomes clear to you whose room this is. There are stacks of bills in Edwardine's name. Wait, what? This isn't a little girl's room? It looks like a little girl's room, filling nearly every drawer, and even once you manage to get past the layers of envelopes and trifold paper, you hit a permafrost of receipts. So this is Edwardine's room? It seems she was doing her best to be meticulous and hold on to any scrap of paper that might possibly be important. But when you reach the bottom drawers, you find something entirely different. Oh! Greeting cards, letters, small wrapped packages, some open, some sealed, some crumpled into messy balls. Oh my god, cute! You open one of the cards. Both pages are taken up by a handwritten note. Love, Dad? Who is Edwardine's dad? Is Edwardine's dad Enoch? Wait, what? Tabby, hope you're doing well. Not a day goes by that I don't miss you? Hope Perlane treats you to your best Christmas yet. I'm not sure what sorts of doodads you're into these days, so I sent a little something that made me think of you. Wait, what? Tabitha's dad? That's crazy. What? I made sure they were the best shells of the bunch. Not sure how rare any of them are, but they're awful pretty. And they've still got the beach smell. And make sure you put your ear up to them, too. It doesn't compare to the real thing, but it comes close enough. And in case you think that makes me a cheapskate, I made sure to send along a little cash, too, so you can get yourself something a little nicer than glorified beach trash. Make sure you get Perlane to take you to the nice toy store, because that's where I'd take you if I was there. What? If you get the time, I'd love to hear from you. I miss you so much, Tabby, and I'm always thinking of you. You can come out and visit me anytime. I know you've always wanted to see what it's like out east. What? I've made sure to write out my address on the back of this card, just in case you didn't know how to get a hold of me. Been missing you, my incredible, wonderful, amazing daughter. Wait a minute, does this mean that Edwardine kept these from Tabitha? Oh my god. All my love, Dad. You pull out another from closer to the top of the pile. Happy birthday, Tappy, it's me again, your old dad. So the big 2-0. I can't believe my daughter is such an adult. In my mind, you're still that bouncy little kid doing cartwheels on the front lawn, telling me what various sounds animals make like you're the professor of animal noises. So they did have a relationship when she was a little kid. What the hell happened? I have no idea if you read these. I don't think so. They're in Edwardine's room. But I'll keep writing them, even if sometimes it feels like I'm writing them to a ghost. I mean, we haven't spoken in almost 15 years? You're a whole human being now, and I have no idea what we're like. Oh my god! So she hasn't talked to her dad since she was 5? I like to think we'd get along, though. As always, my address is on the back. I hope you'll decide to come visit me one of these days. I've got a guest room all set up just in case. It's always ready for you. Oh, I love you, and I always will, no matter who you turned out to be. Love, Dad. That is so sweet. There are years and years of these? The bottom drawer is almost entirely unopened envelopes, dated from when Tabitha would have been just a kid. All from him. Oh my god, Edwardine was keeping these for years. Oh my god. You pocket a few of the cards. Hell yeah, I do. I would take all of them and give them to Tabitha. You searched the closet. The only thing here besides her clothes and shoes is a box, shoved off to one side. You pick it up. Ooh. Child-sized overalls, striped shirts, a pair of trousers with suspenders still attached. One of these little sailor suits boys from the 50s were always wearing. Oh, Mommy, I am in here too. And I love you? What the hell? That is so creepy. What does that mean? I am in here too? What does that mean? When you pull out the last shirt, a note is revealed, tucked away in the bottom of the box in a protective plastic sleeve. It's scrawled in almost illegible handwriting, written in some thick brown, watery ink that's cracked with age. Mommy, I am in here too, and I love you. What the hell? Your hand trembles, the note somehow making the tips of your fingers feel dirty, even as it sits behind a layer of plastic. You drop it back into the box, once again covering it with the clothes, shoving it back into the recesses of this forgotten closet where it belongs. You're done here. Return to the hallway. Enter the middle room. This is a nursery. Okay, so this might have been where Alexandra was? This space was clearly once a nursery, though no child has been in here for a long, long time. Check the bookshelf. The top shelf is occupied by antique picture books, Dick and Jane, books of Books of nursery rhymes. Ancient editions of Grimm's fairy tales. Ooh, those are really creepy. The lower shelves are full of educational material, from children's encyclopedias to writing practice workbooks. From the sheer number of learning-oriented books on the shelf, you get the impression that the children who lived here were not supposed to be as interested in fun and fiction as they were in diction and spelling. Keen eye. But that doesn't seem to have stopped them from making their own fun. You see quite a few books with children's art stuffed in between the pages. Aw, cute! The corners peeking out, tiny scribbled hands waving at you from their yellow paper. Keen eye. Pull out the children's art. You reach for a particularly doodled-on encyclopedia off the shelf, its pages overflowing. Alexandra Scarlet, I was right. Oh my gosh. If Daddy plays with me and Marybelle. If? Oh, that's sad. So wait, Marybelle Scarlet was Alexandra's age? I thought there was an age difference between them. That's interesting. If my family goes to the zoo, Alexandra Scarlet. They all say if. That's so sad. If Mommy and Grandpa took us to work. And there's the mines. If Ma? Does that say Ma? If Ma and Marybelle and Mommy. Wait, so who's Ma? If Ma and Marybelle and Mommy and Daddy and Grandpa have a picnic. This is so sad. They all say if, like none of this ever happened. That is so sad. Oh, I could have just read it here. Whoops. If Daddy plays with me and Marybelle, if my family goes to the zoo, if Mommy and Grandpa took us to work, if me and Marybelle. Okay, so if me and Marybelle and Mommy and Daddy and Grandpa have a picnic. All are signed with the carefully scrawled signature of Alexandra Scarlet. There's a strange fantastical element to these pictures. Everyone is smiling and sitting together as any family would in a child's drawing, and yet it feels like these are drawn in the same hopeful way a child would draw a unicorn, expressions of some reality that Alexandra could only dream of. That is so sad. That is so sad. And they're so simple too. If Daddy plays with me, that is so sad. Like the others are like going on adventures, but like if Daddy plays with me is like something that she can't even fathom, like a pipe dream. That is so sad. Daddy napping, Mommy going to work. Daddy napping looks like Daddy's passed out drunk in a chair because there's like that container on the... Oh no. There are less joyful illustrations as well. Daddy napping shows their father sleeping in a chair, a bottle of brown liquid, conspicuously drawn on the table next to him. The two girls and what you assume must be Alexandra's doll hovering in the doorway some distance away. Mommy going to work shows the girls crying in the upstairs window of a house as their mother walks away. An angry frown scrawled on her face. You get the feeling these are more accurate depictions of the girls' lives. The boy in the wall? Oh, shit. The last picture you pull out gives you pause. There's a new figure here, seemingly drawn behind a barrier. The girls sit on the other side, smiles on their cartoon faces. The boy in the wall? That is terrifying. Is it Wayne? No, because Wayne wouldn't have been younger. I don't think. Maybe he was. The boy in the wall. That is so scary. That is terrifying. Read a few writing practice books. You leaf through a few of the practice workbooks, gently turning the near-crumbling pages. Reasons Mommy should take me and Marybelle to the zoo. Aww. 1. We have been very good girls and have not cried for a whole week. That is so sad. They had to, monitor their emotions. Marybelle says elephants are so big and I would like to see one. I love elephants. We went to a zoo and there were elephants and it was the first time that I saw elephants in real life and it was amazing. Seeing them in real life was so cool. And there was a baby elephant. Oh, it was adorable. I love elephants. I think it would be very fun and Mommy would have a good time. This is so sad. These are also the work of Alexandra. You flip through the rest of the book, your eyes unfocused as the many practice sentences and letters copying pages flash by. But something near the back of the book gives you pause. In a section that starts with the prompt, "Today I..." Alexandra continues with, "Talked to the boy in the wall." Oh, God! There he is again. Who is this boy in the wall? You're done here. Return to the hall. That is terrifying. You make your way back to the hallway. Follow the trail into the farthest room. You continue following the trail of footprints. approaching the farthest room down the hall. The door was clearly meant to be hidden, but it's been left open. Street smart. Someone left it open for you? What? The room is starkly empty, save for a rug and a few candelabras. The lack of dusty old boxes and rotting antiques mark it as distinct from the rest of the cluttered, forgotten spaces you've explored. Yeah, this room is very empty. Wait, is that a chalk drawing underneath the rug? Keen eye, the curtains on the far side of the room catch your eye. I'm more curious if something is drawn underneath the rug, but okay. Below them, you can see the... Oh, okay, so it is the ones on the rug. Okay, below them you can see the edge of a tiled section of floor. Oh, so it's the smooth white porcelain, a strange contrast against the hard wood. That's tile? I thought it was chalk. Is that tile? Keen eye, examine the curtain. You cross the room and pull back the curtain. Oh, so it was the hanging one. What the hell? Oh no. What is this? Behind it is what almost looks like a shower. It doesn't look like a shower to me, but in space of a shower head is a meat hook, dangling from the end of a long, sturdy chain. What is this? As your eyes travel down the wall to the drain on the floor. Oh, so there is a drain. Oh yeah, that does look like a water spout. You can just make out the rusty stains of what looks like long, dried blood caked in between the tiles. There's been an effort to clean it up, but just enough was missed that it doesn't escape your attention. Oh my god! It reminds me of something you might see in an abattoir? I don't know what that word means. Let's look it up. A new word for me. I love learning new words.
Abattoir.
Oh no, it's a slaughterhouse. Oh no. Move on. You continue forward towards the door on the far side of the room. You exit into a short hallway. There are stairs here leading back down to the lower floors, but there is also another door. It's hanging ajar. The many locks! Wait a minute. We've seen this door before. It was in one of the videos. This is so cool. We're getting a video. Oh, that's a lot of locks. Huh. Scarlet Hollow. Oh, did we just finish the first chapter? Oh, this is the end of episode 1. That's the door. It has the scratches and all the locks. Like, this is the door from that video. Oh my god. It's hanging ajar, the many locks and deadbolts along its edge glimmering in the weak morning light. Oh my god. The door frame itself is gouged and splintered, evidence that some desperate creature tried to save itself from the room beyond time and time again. Oh no. Kina, you've been here before, haven't you? I have! Enter. You step forward. Oh no. That's the same doll that's in my closet. Oh no. They had someone trapped here. Wait, is that a door handle in the middle? Oh my god, so this poor person, and it looks like it was a kid because there's a doll here. This was a prison cell. Yeah, no kidding. Everything about this place reeks of neglected humanity. The walls are covered in scratches, legible words mixed in with the nonsense of desperate clawing. The one window, set high in the far wall, is fitted with a thick pane of glass, as if the iron bars just beyond it wouldn't be enough to hold the imprisoned. Oh my god. You can't help but notice that the doll from your closet sits... Oh wait, it's the same doll? Oh no. Sits watching you from the bed, one eyelid drooping. It adds an extra layer of menace to the already deeply unsettling room. It's the same doll? That's absolutely terrifying. The doll can move. Oh god. I just thought it was like a duplicate. Like a... Oh god. Property of Alexandra. Oh god, it's the same doll. Oh god. Your eyes are drawn to the massive, almost letters. Okay, I saw those, but they don't really look like letters to me. Dug as deep into the brick as their ceilings prisoner could manage, highlighted with whatever pigments were available. And then one final detail grabs you, a metallic glint from the Yeah, the doorknob. Oh, it is the doorknob. This is what you've been looking for. Was it left here for you? Take the handle. As you take it, a sound wraps around you. Oh shit. Music. The tinkling of piano keys played by a clumsy hand. They echo up a narrow staircase at the end of the hall. Let's follow the music. You've come this far. Clearly you're meant to go just a little further. I'm so glad nobody, like, locked me in the prison cell. I thought that door would just close behind me, and I would just be in there. The stairs take you into what you... Ah! It's like in Slay the Princess! If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh my god! The stairs take you into what you have to assume was once a servant's quarters, a network of cramped passageways, hidden away behind the expansive rooms of the estate without so much as a window for illumination. But you persist, and descend deeper into the bowels of the Scarlet estate, the echoing piano your only company. Ooh, creepy! Soon enough, you see light again, the sun creeping in through the edges of a nearly hidden door. Oh my god. You're at the end of another long corridor. Oh! Its high ceilings and tall windows are almost disorienting as you step out from the cramped, gloomy stairwell. The music echoes mournfully in the vast space, a chorus of wind, adding a melancholic harmony as it whips in from the overgrown courtyard outside. You found your way to the first floor, which means you must be close to the ballroom from the first day? Oh my god! Oh, I hope I can finally find out who's playing the piano, because I couldn't move the furniture, remember? That was like back in chapter 1. Oh my god, this is so exciting. But you've yet to confront your guide. Woo! Finish what you started and find the piano player! Oh my god, this is so exciting. The musician plays on as you move cautiously through the dark. The slope now so dramatic it feels like walking downhill. Jagged remains of the floorboards jutting out like splintered trees. Oh my god. Wait, it's Wayne? What the fuck? That's anticlimactic. Has it been Wayne this whole time? That's like disappointing to me. It's just Wayne. The flow of notes finally stops as you reach an open doorway to what was once a music room. Wayne stands from the bench of a battered grand piano turning to face you. It's just Wayne? That's so anticlimactic. Aww. So now you've seen it, Chelsea. He makes his way down the tilted floor towards you. A breeze passes by him, carrying with it the smell from the wound that is his body. I hope you enjoyed the show. What? He stops just a few paces away. Why the hell did you drag me from my bed, Wayne? That is messed up. Some serious minus relationship points. And I trust you understand the implications of everything you've seen. If you aren't careful, and you put your faith in the wrong people, things could go very, very wrong for you. I mean, the only person I trust is Tabitha. What's with the dramatics? Isn't this all a little theatrical and anticlimactic? Because I thought somebody else would be playing the piano. There were things you needed to see, and I doubt you would have been interested in a private guided tour. I would have been very interested in that. Dragging me out of my bed when I was sleeping is seriously fucked up, Wayne. Not when I'm the one who would have been giving it. What? What the hell makes him think that? I would have absolutely appreciated a guided tour. Like, that is so creepy, Wayne. Though perhaps I was wrong. 100%. Maybe you would have had some interest in that. Completely. Still, I thought it would be better for you to see it on your own first, and to let you choose to come to me in the end. I'm glad you did. Fuck off, Wayne. I didn't think it was you playing the piano. I didn't make the decision to come see you. You're still not telling me everything, are you? Do you want to be somebody else's puppet, Chelsea? What? I can guide you to where you need to be, but it's up to you to open your eyes. The witch holds some of the final pieces. Find her, pry them from her hands, and then everything should start falling into place. Oh, I want to talk to a witch. I love witches. Is it Sybil or is it somebody else? You have no idea who he could be talking about. Okay, so I guess it's not Sybil. Unless you're already started to forget about her. Memory is a disloyal thing, isn't it? Physical, easily manipulated. What? But something being missing from your head doesn't mean it's gone from the world. I don't know who you're talking about. You'll remember when you need to. Okay. What was with the doll in that room? She liked it, so I liked it too. He is the boy in the wall? Wait, so Wayne has the ability to age? I thought Wayne had just taken over Sam Wayne's body after he had gone missing. I didn't think Wayne had the ability to age. Are you the boy in the wall? It was nice to see it again after so many years. He's the boy on the wall. Did you need to carry me off in my sleep? That was insanely creepy. Oh yeah. What the hell is wrong with you? You kidnapped me. Keen eye, Wayne twitches almost imperceptibly before answering. A moment of weakness. I was impatient. That was insanely creepy, Wayne. That made me like you a lot less. Like, I liked you before. I thought you were really interesting and a person I wanted to know, but now, like, that's fucked up, Wayne. You shouldn't do that to people. Never again, you hear me? I'll do what needs to be done when it needs doing, Chelsea. You're in no position to make demands. What the fuck? What the fuck, Wayne? How do I know you're the right person to trust? If you're still asking questions like that, I know there's nothing I can say that will convince you. But I will keep looking out for you, whether you trust me or not. How is that looking out for me, Wayne? Who lived in that last room? Wayne cocks his head almost playfully? What the fuck? I did. What? I've been in that room a long, long time. Though my being free now is meaningless in the grand scheme of things. The town itself is of the prison. That I might as well still be stuck behind that door. So Wayne was a prisoner? Here? But at least I'm free enough to warn you. What do you mean the town is a prison? I can't leave. No one really can. I mean, I came here on the bus. Are you saying that I can't leave now? As it stands now, Scarlet Hollow doesn't like letting go of its prisoners. They may be able to cross the town line, but not without paying a price. Oh, that's interesting. That can be changed, though. It wasn't always this way, and it was never meant to be. We can put an end to it. Does Tabitha know about all this? Of course. Why do you think she invited you here? What? No, I see what you're doing. You're trying to make me doubt her. It won't work. I've given you a glimpse into one of your possible futures. Whether you choose to believe me or not is up to you. But I urge you to consider believing what your eyes have shown you. Your freedom is on the line. I'm not gonna flirt with him after he kidnapped me. We need to call someone about this. I want to leave. I don't believe you. I don't know what to think. This is all too much. I trust you. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do about any of this. I'm with you all the way. Help me stop all this. For all I know, you deserve to be locked up. I don't know what to think. This is all too much. I understand. You came from a normal life and walked into a nightmare. I'm sure you're overwhelmed. But you're running out of time. Be careful who you trust. And know that I will always be there when you need me. Wayne steps away, his shining eyes watching you unblinking from behind his veil, before finally disappearing into the darkness of the estate. Nothing left for you to do but leave. You make your way back to where you woke up and slot in the handle into the secret door on the wall. It twists and the door pulls back and you stumble through your closet and back into your bedroom. You lean against your door frame, relieved at once again having sturdy, unsloped ground beneath your feet and moderately clean air to breathe. The estate has gotten to you. After the events of this morning, your body burns with a ferocious itch to leave this place behind, to be anywhere but here. You leave in a haze. Okay, so I think this is a good stopping point then. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. That was crazy. We finally got to explore the Forbidden Estate. We found all those cards and notes from Tabitha's dad in Edwardine's room. So I think Tabitha had no idea that her dad was trying to contact her for 15 years. That's so sad. And now I don't know how old Tabitha is. Like, Tabitha's never mentioned her dad. That is so sad. That's crazy. Yeah, we found a lot of creepy stuff. We found that box in Edwardine's room that was like, "Mommy, I'm in here too?" Like, what does that mean? I have no idea what that was about, because it had boy clothes, so it wasn't like Alexandra's clothes. So that letter was really creepy. Oh yeah, we found those vials that had preserved the written notes, and then we took them out and they dissolved. And apparently Wayne is a very dangerous person. I don't trust Wayne anymore. I used to like him, but now he seems menacing to me. I hate that Wayne kidnapped me when I was asleep. Like, that is really messed up. Then I was like, don't do that ever again. And he's like, you're in no position to make demands? And he's all like, I didn't think you'd be interested in a tour from me. And I'm like, what? None of that felt based on my interactions with Wayne so far. Like, he changed his personality. I'm disappointed that it was just Wayne playing the piano. I kind of wanted it to be like somebody new, like maybe Alexandra's ghost or something. That would have been so much more interesting, but oh well. So yeah, apparently he was a prisoner in the Scarlet estate, in that prison cell. That's insane. That's crazy. So I'm thinking that Wayne is the boy in the wall. I did not think Wayne had the ability to age. Like, everyone's talking about Sam Wayne the minor. That Sam Wayne fella, wasn't it? Whatever. If anyone asks, we never talked. Got it? Okay. I don't want to disappear too. And I thought that Wayne was just like this supernatural entity that had taken over Sam Wayne's body. But like, it sounds like he was a boy who would talk to Alexandra, and then he was locked in that room for a long, long time. So he could have been locked in that room since he was a boy? I am very confused by that. And Alexandra's life sounded so sad. The pipe dreams were like her dad playing with her. Like, that's so sad. It seems like they just left them in the estate and went to work and just ignored the little girls like all the time. Like, she was just neglected in the house. And they had Wayne as a prisoner. Pretty insane, pretty scary. But yeah, this was a fun beginning of the chapter. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment below. I love reading your comments. I love replying to them. It's so much fun for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye. Dustin, my wonderful little friend, I love waking up to your face. Human has been kind to Dustin. Dustin, watch over good human all night. Aw, Dustin, thank you. Am I carrying Dustin? It looks like I'm carrying Dustin, which I love. I'm just like, okay, Dustin, let's go. You can't help but notice the wax has been nibbled. Are you guys snacking on wax? Red stuff stick to Dustin's teeth. Tastes good, though. Don't eat wax, Dustin. You notice some of the corks have been lightly chewed. Dustin. Pretty good for eating. Dustin always saved these for special occasion. Tastes like Odd Pond. Fine vintage. Ah! That's so cute.